Hello, hello, hello. I love going to the mountains these days. Um, this is Amy from Successful Start, and this is day 11 from our 30 days of live videos. You might be wondering why I am alone these days. This is because Evelina is traveling a bit. So I am here for you, and she'll be back soon. And today I wanted to talk to you about imagination. Did you know that imagination can create your reality? I am sure you've heard about law of attraction, you've heard about um, how you can create your reality with your thoughts and all these things. But have you actually tested it? Because um, maybe you don't believe it. Do you believe that you create your own reality? Are you a believer of that? Do you believe the law of attraction? I heard about that for the first time maybe about 20 years ago. I was a young teenager when I first started learning about the secrets of the universe, about how things actually work. I got acquainted with astrology, uh, with spiritual guidance, with gurus, with yoga. I've been studying a lot about these things since I was a teenager. I've been doing yoga for a whole summer, waking up at 5 a.m., trying different yoga practices, concentration, meditation, asanas, and clearing techniques. And I tested the law of attraction many times since then, because I felt inside of myself that it should be true. I knew it. There are a lot of things that a wonderful bee here has visited me. So since my childhood, I knew things and I didn't know where I know them from. I was maybe 8 years old when I was thinking about karma and things like that. I was about maybe 9 or 10 when I was thinking that life couldn't be just that. I was thinking that when you reach a certain age, they would tell you, okay, this was just for learning, this was just to show you what struggling is, and now life is actually much easier and much more fun, and you have to just um, have joy and fun, and that's it. I couldn't believe that life is hard, that life is not good, that life is suffering. No, I wouldn't believe that even when I was a child. And I knew from the bottom of my heart that there must be something more, there must be something different. And when I started learning about these things, I felt in my heart that it should be true. And I needed to test it. And now I want to share with you how I influence my body, because our body is the thing that is so strongly connected to us that it is the easiest way to feel and to prove that something is working. When we feel it in our body, when we feel pain, when we feel pleasure, it is the moment we know it's real, right? When we feel it with our senses, when we see with our eyes, when we touch something, when we taste something, this is the moment we know it's real, right? So when we are able to influence our body with our thoughts and with our imagination, this is the moment we know our thoughts create our reality. This is why I wanted to tell you today some stories about how I changed my body with my thoughts and how you can do this as well. So I wanted to give you a few examples of relieving pain using my imagination. Because since I was a child, I was suffering from aftas in my mouth. You know, when you bite yourself and when you eat some food that is a bit rough, you hurt inside your mouth. It makes a little wound, and I was all the time, every time I bite myself or I eat such a food, I had an after, and these afters became big and very, very painful. And they were lasting for at least a week, and it was awful. I hated it. And when I started growing up, I decided that I have to find the reason for that and I have to stop that some way. So I was trying different things, and I found a few things that could help me. But the thing that helped me the most was my imagination. When I first time I learned that was when I had one big after, and I knew it would last for a week and it would hurt a lot, and sometimes I even couldn't speak, couldn't move my mouth. It was awful. And I knew it would be from the bad ones that hurt a lot and last for a long time. So I just decided to try out and imagine that it's gone, because I knew, okay, it might last for a week, but after that it would be gone. I know they always um, just uh, are healed after some time. So I imagine that this time has come already and it's gone. And I imagine that place already not in pain, already relieved, already okay. Um, so I imagined it so strongly that I felt it. And this very moment, the pain was gone. I was just in it. I was in that moment when it's already gone. And the pain went away. And I was like, wow, I feel it. And then my day went by, I forgot about that. And the next day when I woke up, I found out that this after was almost gone, almost healed. Not fully, but it was not hurting anymore. There was no pain. And um, it was like 1 or 2 more days, it was completely gone. And I expected it to last for at least a week more. And I was like, wow, it worked. And I started doing it every time. And it worked every time. And currently, I don't have afters anymore. Or if I have any, they're very small and they're healed very quickly. So I don't have this problem anymore. And this is amazing. And another example when I healed myself is we were at the mountains with a company, and we lit a fire. We wanted to bake things on that fire, and I accidentally caught a wood that's been burning just a moment ago. So I burnt my finger, I burnt my thumb when I caught that wood, and I burnt it really hard. It bloated, it got white. It hurt a lot because, um, when you burn yourself, this is quite a lot of pain. So I decided to try it out, and it was really hard because it was really painful and it was difficult to imagine it's not. But I tried and tried and tried. I was very stubborn. So I continued to try several hours. I had no other job. We were there on vacation in the mountains. So I tried and tried and trained my imagination. And after a few hours of trying, I did it. I felt no pain. The pain was gone. I was in that moment when it's healed and there's no pain. So I was like, wow, it's gone now. And then it was back after a minute or two, and I did it again. I continued to imagine it's gone, and then it was gone again for a while. Then it came back again. I did this few times, and then finally we started preparing dinner and stuff, and I forgot about it. I got distracted. But then, in the evening and on the next day, there was no pain anymore, and it just got better. It floated back because it was bloated, and there was no pain. And usually when I burn myself like that, at least a week after that, when I take a shower with hot water, No, there's pain because when you uh, touch something hot with a place where it's burnt, it's painful. But there was no pain at all. This time, it was just cured like that. And I've cured like that headaches and period pain. And another great example is my eyes, because I had nearsightedness. I still have a little, but I had 4.5 diopters of nearsightedness, and now I have about 1.5 or 2. For 3 months of exercises, of eye exercises, uh, I healed that. And it was with my imagination, with some eye exercises, physically moving your eyes up and down in circles and so on, and with creating the most positive and wonderful mood that you can imagine. Being really positive, being in a state of excitement and euphoria. These were the exercises of Norbekov. Maybe you've heard of him. He wrote many books about that, and I followed his book, and I did the exercises in it, and I was able to cure my eyes. And some people could say that's a miracle, but I have it. I did some examinations, and doctors thought I was lying. They even made me sign that I want glasses with lower diopter because they say it's impossible to lower it. But I have the examinations on paper, so I have the proof for that. And some people would say it's a miracle, but it's actually just using your imagination. Your imagination is a tool, and if you can train it, you can train it to feel something, to not just imagine something, like think about it, but actually feel it, be in it, live it. When you are into that emotion, into that feeling, into, if you have pain, imagine the relief and be in it, live the relief, live the healing. If you want something else, just be into it, be living it right now. Imagine it so strongly that it's happening for you right now. And when you're able to imagine it like that, it just happens because you create it. So the only question is to train your imagination so that you are able to do that, to feel it, to really feel it and live that thing that you want. So whatever you want, you can do it. You can test it with your body, because that's the easiest way to prove it to yourself. Because when your brain sees it's working, you'll start believing and you will start creating so many other things in your life. So try it with your body and then create anything that you want. So thank you so much for watching. Check our website, successful-start.com, because there we have lots of resources for you. And for our members, we have full programs for different purposes. You can use many wonderful strategies that are easy and fun. Our purpose is to simplify things for you, because we know that it's actually simple. You think it's hard work? Many people would argue it's hard to develop yourself, it's hard to grow, you need to suffer, you need to put hard work into it. Yes, maybe you need to put some work into it, but it should be fun, because when you're having fun, it's so much more effective. So check our membership options, because when you become a member, you'll get amazing programs for healing your relationships, for creating wonderful magical relationships, for being conscious all the time and making all the desired changes in your life, create new habits, become healthier, have more energy, manage your energy, get rid of fatigue. You can do so many miracles in your life. And we are here to help you, because we know that it's simple and we know that you can do it. You just need to have fun, be into the right state, enjoy your life, and take inspired actions. And we will help you take these inspired actions, take the right actions, be into the right state. So grow with us. We'll be so happy if you are with us. So become our member, check our website successful-start.com, and also follow us on Facebook at Your Successful Start, and on Twitter at Successful Start 2, the number 2, because we have many more days of live videos with awesome strategies for you to improve your life while having fun. And check our resources, follow us. We'll be so happy to see you again. See you tomorrow. Love you. Sending you hugs and kisses. Bye bye.